If you're in the market for a pair of over-ear cans for your workout, the Soul Extra are one of the better options out there and reasonably priced to boot. They're not going to win any awards for sound quality, which is only passable, but a good fit, sensible controls and some runner-friendly LEDs make them a much better choice over the more expensive Monster Eye Sport Freedom V2. Over-ear cans aren't necessarily the first thing most people consider when it comes to running or exercise-orientated headphones. But then that's never stopped people wearing a pair of Beats Studio headphones to the gym, and these are headphones that aren't designed to handle the wear, tear and sweat of a workout. The Soul Extra, on the other hand, do just that. These wireless headphones have removable ear pads that you can wash when they become grubby, and a wireless design for workout freedom. They also feature a set of LEDs to keep you visible if you're one of those people who enjoys an evening or early morning run when the light is low. Top this off with 24 hours of battery life, fast charging and a compact, foldable design, and you have a pair of cans that can happily cope with exercise. It's a decent choice if you really don't get on with in-ear headphones. The Soul Extra come in either an all-black finish or black with blue accents on the ear pads and headband. They're made of plastic, which doesn't feel premium but does help to keep the weight down. The ear pads use a synthetic material and offer a decent amount of cushioning. The material is a little rough, though. That helps create friction and keep the headphones from slipping around too much, but it can become a tad abrasive, especially after prolonged, sweaty use. Rather than attaching with magnets, the washable ear pads stretch over the ear cups, which makes them pretty tough to reattach. It isn't something you'll likely be doing very often. On the outside of the right ear cup you'll find a multifunction power button and volume controls that can be used for track skipping. All the buttons have a very distinct click, and you need only hold the volume button for a short amount of time to skip tracks. This doesn't sound important, but you'll appreciate both when trying to adjust your music while running. On the underside of the cup is a 3.5mm headphone jack and a micro USB charging port covered by a rubber flap. On the rear of both ear cups are two pairs of LEDs. These can be configured to light up permanently, flash intermittently, or be turned off. This is a useful function if you plan to run at night, for added visibility and safety. It's similar to the feature available on the Gibson Trainer T100, but it is better implemented here since the lights sit high up towards your head, lessening the possibility of them being obstructed. The Soul website's product page says the Extra are guaranteed to stay on, even during your toughest workout, which is a bold statement, especially when it comes to cans. Depending on what your definition of a workout is, though, this might be true. When I wore them running I found that they did indeed stay in place. Those grippy ear cushions helped balance the fact that the headband isn't particularly tight, as has been the case with other exercise over-ear headphones I've tested. The headphones didn't particularly bounce up and down on the top of my head, either. However, as a pair of gym headphones for weight training, performance is more of a mixed bag. If you're upright they will be fine, and I found they even coped with more explosive movements, such as power cleans, without a hitch. But for anything horizontal, such as a bench press, for example, the headphones will slide off your head and become annoying. If every day isn't a chest day then you'll likely get along just fine, but it's worth keeping in mind. The Extra designed to collapse down to a more compact, easily transportable size. The hinges where the ear cups fold down on themselves are a little sharp for my liking, but the folding design is handy for throwing the headphones into a gym bag. A hard case is included that adds a good degree of protection and provides a place to stow the micro USB cable and included 3.5mm cable for wired use and when the battery dies. Battery life is rated at 24 hours, which felt pretty close. I only had to plug them in after 2 weeks. There's even fast charging, which will help in a pinch if you realize they're dead just before heading out for a workout. A 15-minute charge can get you 150 minutes of playback. If you like to buy them, click on the link in the description box, and thank you.